Hello, and I welcome you to today's lesson. So in this lesson, we are going to be looking at matrices. So these matrices, they are for senior secondary, that is from grade 10 to 12. And we are going to be looking at two things. We are going to look at how to find the transpose of a matrix and also how to find the determinant of a matrix. So we are just going to look at these two things. So all right, shall we start? So to transpose a matrix, it means to swap the rows and columns, to make the rows become columns and the columns become rows. So if you like, you can look at it only from one angle, that is to just make the rows become columns. For example, I have a matrix here, which is going to be like a general form. So we have matrix A, which is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. So to transpose this matrix, this is usually abbreviated as A to the power T, which is read as A transpose. So to do that, we only make the rows become columns. Like A, B, C is a row, we make it a column. We write just coming down A, B, C. Then we have D, E, F. This will be written as D, E, F. The last one is G, H, and I. So that's it, we have transposed the matrix. So let's look at another example. So we have matrix B here to do with the actual numbers. We have matrix B. So to transpose this matrix, which, like I've explained already, is written as B transpose, will be equal to, we just make the row become a column. So you have -2, 4, then you have 6 down. The next row will be 11, 0, and 1. Then we have 7, 5, and 14. So that's it, we have transposed the matrix B. Finally, I have this matrix, also matrix C. So the transpose of C will only be -18, 17, 20, and 71. So this is what it means to transpose a matrix. It's only to make the row become column or the column become a row. So like in this case, you can look at it from one angle like I explained. Now as you do that, automatically you will discover that here we had, let me use this example. Here we had -2, 4, and 6. This was our row. And then we made it become a column. Now, the moment we do that, you will realize that the -2, 11, and 7, which was a column, has now turned out to be our row. Okay? So let's also move on to how to find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. Now, remember that at grade 12, we look at the determinant of only a 2 by 2 matrix. We never look at the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix or a 4 by 4 matrix. We only look at the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So in general, we have a matrix A, which is equal to that. So to find the determinant of this matrix, in general, this is also abbreviated as det A, which is the determinant of A. We multiply the leading diagonal minus the minor diagonal. That is to multiply A, multiply D, then subtract C, multiply B. So the leading diagonal minus the minor diagonal. Now let's move on to a practical example. So we have matrix B, which is 5, 4, -1, and 2. So to find the determinant of B, which may also be written like that by using just the vertical lines, it means the determinant of B, or if you like, you can use this short form of writing the determinant. So we multiply 5 multiplied by 2, then minus, you can open bracket because of this minus that we have here, minus -1 multiply 4. Then when you multiply 5 by 4, we get 10, then minus -1 by 4 is just -4. So we have 10. When you multiply this negative by that negative, you get positive. And then now we end up adding 10 plus 4, which is going to give us 14. So this is the determinant of matrix B. Now let's move ahead and look at how to find the determinant of matrix C. So matrix C, as usual, determinant of matrix C, we multiply 0 by 1, then we subtract 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by negative 3. So this is going to give us 0. If we like, we can just open bracket just here. This negative multiplied by that negative is going to give us positive. So 2 by 3 is going to give us 6. Then when we add 0 plus 6, of course, you know this is going to give us 6. So this is it. This is how you find both the transpose of a matrix and also how to find the determinant of a matrix. So what you do is to transpose a matrix, I said that you just swap the rows and columns. Like this is a row, you make it become a column. And then the moment you do that, automatically you discover that the rows and columns automatically swap. Also, when you are finding the determinant, is to multiply the leading diagonal minus the minor diagonal all the time. So you should never swap these ones. The moment you swap them, you will miss your solution. You will not get the answer correctly. So this is how you find the determinant, and also this is how you find the transpose. So thank you. See you in the next lesson.